Hey everybody, do you know what time it is? Time for some more Let's Play Mario and Luigi Star Super Saga. Yes, in the last part, what did we do? I don't know, like, once again, it's been a while since I've recorded, but no, we went through Oho Ocean again. No, it wasn't too bad, was it? Nah, it wasn't that bad. And then we went up there and we got some new Rose attacks. We can do this now to make us go. Oh, no, we could already do that, Luigi. Okay, there we go. We can do this now, which looks extremely pointless at first, of course, and then we can also do the more helpful Firebrand. Whee! Oh wow, I actually didn't even know that was there. Well then. But yeah, this now today we're going to start doing Gwarhar Lagoon. It's a pretty big dungeon, and I was actually originally intending to have co-commentators for this. Like, kind of separate this dungeon into two parts and then just have two different co-commentators for each one, but that didn't work out. One, it just seemed like bad timing because I haven't been online. I've been really swamped up with work, so being able to get that scheduled and everything with other people seemed really out of the question. And two, co-commentary over this kind of game just never seemed like that good of an idea to me, because like it's always here and there and everywhere with battles and whatnot. And so yeah, now we have two new Bros attacks, Fire Bros and Thunder Bros. Mario has Fire Bros, of course. I've honestly completely forgotten how to do this, so I'm just gonna do it on level 1 first. Alright, yeah, we just mash the A button at first with Mario, and then bam. And then we do this over and over again. I think it's 6 fireballs usually. Yeah, this can normally take a while. It can. Now, to get the advanced version of that, you need... Oh, crap! I had my little sticky note. It listed all of the Advanced Brothers. It listed all the things that you had to do to get the advanced version of all the Bros attacks, but I cannot find it now. I think I actually threw it away. Wow, how did I do that? But whatever. Now, Luigi's new attack, Thunder Bros. Basically, it hits every enemy on the field, so that can be a little bit helpful here. And I think you can target one of them just in case you screw it up. But okay, let's do it on level 1 just so that I can get a pretty basic idea if I do this. Wow! I didn't even... I really suck. Okay, let's try on this Elite Troopia. Oh yeah, we have a new enemy, by the way. Elite Troopias. Ah, why is it so fast? What's wrong with the A button? Why is it going so fast? But yeah, obviously these things have a lot of defense because I cannot hit them for crap. We probably want to jump on them. That'll do a lot more damage, hopefully. Like, I do my research before I record these videos, but it's these little nitpicky things like this that I just do not remember for the life of me. And yes, at one point I did practice all the Bros attacks. So at one point I knew all of them, but now I'm clueless. Okay, let's do Bounce Brothers. We haven't done Bounce Brothers and Splash Brothers in a while. There we go. That is an effective way to kill a turtle. Do it again with Swing Brothers. Friggin' Splash Brothers. There we go. And that entire time that Gritty Goomba's been poisoned. And this is actually a new version of the Gritty Goomba. I don't think there's anything different with it. Actually, I think it's pretty much the exact same enemy. Alright, now I think I'm ready to do this. It's B, B, B. And I screwed it up. The same button 3 times in a row, and I screw it up. Alright, let's see if this thing has any weaknesses. Well, it's not weak to fire, but it was definitely effective. Okay, now that we've taken about half an hour to that first battle, I want to talk about something that has risen up over the past couple of days. I'm recording this on the 7th, Wednesday, at about 11:30 p.m. because I don't have school tomorrow. So basically, at this point, I'm almost certain you've all heard of Mr. Joseph Kony. Either that or the trend has already gotten over and everybody's forgotten about it, but no. Alright, now, for those of you, for all 2 of you that aren't aware, basically, there was a viral video released of some company called Invisible Children, basically all about how in Africa, there's somebody named Joseph Kony, and he... I'm trying to think of a good way to word this. He kidnaps and rapes children and then forces them to fight in a war with him in a organization called LRA, I think. Something resistance organization, I don't even remember, but and yeah, basically it was this big viral video. I watched about the first half of it. I honestly didn't get the time to watch the other half, and So yeah, that video is going extremely viral. At the point of recording this, it has about 11 million views. And I think just about everybody knows what it is, except for maybe Pink. And so, now, don't get me wrong, it's a great cause, you know, Joseph Kony should be stopped, but the way that the internet perceived this information of Mr. Joseph Kony just made me want to bite off my own tongue and then strangle myself with it. Yes, that is the best way I could word it. Basically, people took the liberty of going into the comment section of what seemed to be every video I watched that day and spam "Stop Kony" in the comments. No matter how relevant it was to the video, a Minecraft survival series by Captain Sparkles, people were spamming "Stop Kony 2012." And just, why? I just don't get people sometimes. Like, why would you spam it there? And like, I saw one person who tried to justify it by saying, well, hey, if we spread the word, then more people know about it, then the American government's more likely to send troops, he said. The American government's already sent troops, about 100 if I remember correctly. And they've been at work trying to stop Mr. Joseph Kony, and I actually read an article that at this point there's a pretty good chance that he's already dead. So yeah, if anything, that's proof that people really need to research things before they spam it into the comment section of every video they watch. It's just... you can tell that some people were just so eager to get behind a cause, like, oh well, hey, I can be a part of something. I'm gonna go friggin' spam Captain Sparkles to Stop Kony. And then to make matters even worse, Invisible Children, the company who made the video that went extremely viral, it was found out that the company itself is a bit shady in that a lot of their donation money goes to funding their actual company. About 69% of it goes to their company, whereas 31% of it goes to the actual cause, which is pretty BS. And if anything, it just proves that people are that. No, I don't even know how to word this. It's like they're exploiting this to make monies. I don't even know anymore. There we go. That is the correct way to do that. And the one time I do it right, and the starfish monster freaking absorbs it. Beautiful. Can I not? Okay, I'm horrible at dodging these attacks. Jesus. Alright, let's take out this thing. And yeah, you'll notice I've been kind of cutting out a lot less battles recently. It's because I kind of want to get into the habit of cutting out less battles, because, like, I think it was, like, during the first few parts of the LP, I was saying, you know, the battles in this game go by pretty quickly. They're not that bad. But they are a bit longer than I remember, to say the least, and so I thought it'd be fitting to cut out some battles because some of them just kind of dragged on. Like, there are some fights that took, like, over 2 minutes, which, if you kind of compare that to the size of a normal video, that's about 20% of a video just being one battle, so yeah. Alright, now, we're getting pretty high up there in levels. Yeah, we'll go for HP. We haven't done HP in a while. 3, I can live with that, thank you. And no, and nothing for Luigi. Poor Luigi. Gwarhar Lagoon Bulletin Board. How can you read underwater? Seafloor volcanic activity causes heated water to erupt and stream to the surface. Open your arms wide and let the water hit you to be blasted up high. So yes, this is logic in video games. Otherwise known as video game logic. Okay, I'm gonna stop referencing some Kirby now. Alright, I'm gonna clear out this room of enemies and then... Oh, no enemy! I love this enemy! Yes! The mecha blooper. It looks so derpy. Just look at it, it looks so happy. Now, if I remember correctly, this enemy can actually make me screw up Swing Brothers. And it also drops a unique item. I just have no idea what it is, so if you're playing WoW or something and you really want to know what it is, then tab out of WoW and look to the side to see the sidebar to see if whether it does or doesn't give you an item. Alright, I think Swing Brothers would be pretty effective here. Or not Swing Brothers, Thunder Bros. Yes. Now the advanced version of Swing Brothers, Thunder Brothers, is a lot more better, basically. So I'm gonna make an effort to get that. Now Thunder Bros, the attack itself, in my opinion, isn't that good because it doesn't do that much damage. It just kind of sprinkles damage across the board to all enemies, and I don't like that. I typically like to take out like one enemy per turn. So yeah, Thunder Hand isn't my cup of tea to say and die. I never remembered these, what are they? Puffered sheeps be so eager to change into quillfishes, but alright, B, and there we go. Now, the advanced version of Flame Brothers, which I haven't done in a while because I ran out of BP, I think. That's actually really interesting. It's actually a really cool attack, and I feel really special inside when I pull it off, so that'll be fun. And die already, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm cutting out this next battle. Oh, wow, I actually didn't even realize that. Thunder is super effective against bloopers, apparently, which is good. And there's Luigi's level up. He's actually a level ahead of Mario, so... Okay, let's give him... let's give him HP. Because, like, Luigi should always be ahead of Mario in HP. Because that's, like, one of the only things Luigi has going for him. Just HP. Yet, despite the fact that Mario can't keep up with him in HP, it's always Mario who dies. Why? Okay, anyway, let's head up here. Actually, before we do that, I want to scooch my way over here and see what's in this door. Okay, here it is. In the last part, I think it was, I was talking about how in Oho Ocean I recall there being a lot more secrets. Here's one of them. I actually didn't call on there being a third time when we kind of dip into Oho Ocean, but yeah, here we go. So yeah, there should be more secrets and whatnot here. So there we go. That answers a few of my questions, actually. Alright, let's go ahead and head up here. And can we make it over there? We can't, can we? Oh well. Let's just set up here. And wait, if the fire's already in there, then why is it there? Why? Okay, whatever game, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that battle up there. And we're already heading back up. Yeah, there are a few times in Gwarhar Lagoon where you just kind of go up and down and out of the water and in the water. Get back in the water! Okay. We're making progress. Gwarhar Lagoon's pretty big, but we are definitely making progress. And no, I don't want to save. Alright, now... Like, I want to think there are secrets here, but there's not. Okay, now we gotta... I think we have to do this. Yeah, because, like, when you see these cylinder things going slowly, that's when you do Thunder Bros. And then if you see them going quickly, you want to use Fire Brothers. Or, better yet, if this platform lines up with the platform they started on, then you'll want to use Fire Brothers. So there you go, and yeah, here would be where we need to use Fire Brothers. Luigi's face, yes. Okay, no. Alright, well, something I guess I wanted to mention before. In B&B Castletown, you can actually find somebody who will retake your picture, your passport pictures, and it costs another 100 coins. And if you ask me, that's not worth your time. 200 coins just to retake both of your pictures. Yeah, I don't know. And like, for some reason I recall there being a specific reason why you'd want to do that, but I don't even know. And stop reviving your freaking asexual reproduction. Stop that. It's disgusting. Sexual reproduction is my favorite type of reproduction. Okay, this is in my brain because we've been talking about reproduction in biology class, so. And of course, there's always that one kid in the back of the room who always yells, "Sperm!" Alright, stop! It's funny because the water drop kind of looks... Never mind. You know, that's not even funny. What the... Why aren't I cutting this out? There we go. I actually pulled off a successful Swing Brothers in that fight, so that was pretty interesting. Okay, go ahead and get the speed. There we go. Okay, and yeah, up there is the obstacle that we can now get through using Thunder Hand. Okay, now there's something else I really wanted to talk about today, but I cannot remember what... Oh yeah, I remember it! Pokemon 2 came out a few days ago, for those of you that don't follow Pokepark 2 stuff, and we can't break this, can we? Now, what I thought was pretty funny is that Pokepark 2 came out on Monday. No, it came out Monday of last week, and oh god, we have a new enemy. Quick, before we start talking about that. We have... Boomerang Brothers. Now, these look a lot different from the usual Boomerang Brothers. Basically, these things can attack both your brothers at the same time, which is a nuisance. Definitely a nuisance. And wow! How do you get healed by a fire? Oh, it's burning my skin. I feel so good. I feel power. Me trying to emulate what that's like. So now that Boomerang Brother has about plus 36 HP, even though it's not possible. Yeah, it's the big fights like this that really make Gwarhar Lagoon a really long dungeon. And I think this might actually... Like, I think these kind of battles might have even influenced putting in Thunder Brothers, so let's go ahead and use that. B. 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 Ugh, that barely does anything. Definitely boosting Luigi's power next chance we get. And yeah, these boomerangs are kind of hard to dodge. They're just really here and there and everywhere, and I think we're lowering their defense, actually. Not even sure, though, but, okay. Now, I'm gonna finish this fight just so that I can show off the... No, why did I do this again? No! That did more damage than when I do it correctly. Beautiful. You know, this LP has been really... just... when it comes to me screwing up with these stupid action commands, I swear. No, oh no! Freaking hell. Stop throwing your boomerang at me! Okay, now Swing Brothers, it's effective against these elite troupiers, so... Oh my god, I'm cutting this out. There we go. And Mario gets a level up. That's just fine. I'm gonna start doing power even more now, because I want to be able to kill things faster, if you know what I mean. And by that, I mean that I want to kill things faster. Okay, we're on the same page now. Alright, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out really quickly. I want to... Yeah, I haven't gotten a first strike with the hammer in a really long time. Wow, we're getting a lot of level ups all of a sudden. Okay, I'll definitely take it. I don't remember getting level ups this frequently in this area, but whatever. Okay, Luigi, 5. Whatever, Luigi. Okay, now I do believe we have to... Mysterious items. Spin blocks. If you hit these blocks while spinning, they move. Okay, easy concept. You spin, and then they move. Do you guys... Okay, I think you guys understand. Now, I actually want to leave this area really quickly because I screwed it up. Hey guys, this is an easy concept. Oh, wait, there I go screwing it up. Okay. What you want to do is... Oh, wait, how do you get it? You want to get so that the spin block is against this so that we can get up there and get the bean, but how... Does that work? No, that doesn't work at all. Oh, okay. That's, definitely different from what I was thinking, but hey, whatever. Bean! Free bean. Yes. Best type of bean. Okay. Now, and actually, in real life, I hate beans, but... I don't know, just small, moist things seem disgusting, and beans are both of those things, so there you go. I might actually contribute to my phobia of bugs, but whatever. Alright, moving on. And this seems like a pretty good place to end off the episode. Wait! Let's do this. So next time on Let's Play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, we are going to continue through Gwarhar Lagoon, and hopefully I can get myself together when it comes to these freaking action commands and zippida zoppida zoop, and I'll see you guys later.